What's up, UP? Time for this year's in the bag video. We're going individually. Wizzy's up first. Before I get into it, Cardinal Disc Golf, sick Gannon Burr jersey. Get yourself some. CardinalDiscGolf.com, link in the bio, code WizzyDG. Now let's get into it. Alright, so as per the last couple of years, I am rocking the Squatch bag yet again. Still in great condition, no reason to change it. Now, UP is once again on Team Daredevil for the 2026 season. Let's go. So, I got a lot of Daredevil discs. We're going to start with putters, as we usually do. First putters. My putting putters. Polar Bears, courtesy of Daredevil discs. Floppy, gorgeous, gummy. They catch chains. Fly very straight. Throwing putters, we got Old Reliable, the AVRX3. Gorgeous disc. Got it perfectly beat in so it flies very straight with just a little bit of finish. Ideal. Another Daredevil favorite, the Razorback Hellbender. It's nice and overstable. Just a beautiful disc to have in the bag. Flies great. A little bit of dome. Great disc. Get one. And another staple in the bag. Had this in there for quite a few years. We got the Thought Space Praxis. Just a nice straight, far flying putter. Absolutely gorgeous. Stamp's pretty faded, but Thought Space, they have great stamps. Couple more putters here. We got the Daredevil Bighorn. Little shorter upshot disc. Pretty gummy plastic. This is their grip plastic, so that makes sense. Just straight with a bit of finish. Doesn't fly quite as far as the Hellbender. Really good disc. We've got another Polar Bear here. This one's just for throwing. You get a good rip on this thing, it'll go straight with a nice left or a nice right turn the whole way. So I figured I would get one to throw. Great disc. Not as gummy as the other ones either. Holds up better. And my last putter, the Baby Yoda Yarn, courtesy of Nevin Wilson. Nice, overstable, really overstable. Great for chop forehands or anything like that. Great disc. And my only Castoplast in the bag. Really good disc though. And phenomenal die by the Nevin Wilson. Next we got our mid-ranges. Don't have a lot. Just a couple of them. We've got another Thought Space, the Pathfinder. Another staple in the bag. Great stamp as always. Beautiful straight flying mid-range. Get one. We've got the Space Race Hex Glow from MVP. Great beat-in disc. You can get a nice S turn out of it if you put it on a little bit of anhyzer. Flies pretty straight. Just malleable, like this disc will do whatever I want it to do basically. And it's got an ace on it from last year, so let's see if we can get another this year. And my last one, another staple, the AGL Magnolia. Got the Woodland Hemp, with the mint chip design. It's a great disc. Love it. Love AGL. Get one. Not much more to say. Next we got fairways. We got quite a few fairways. We got a first run Daredevil Mammoth, courtesy of the Kevin King. Nice, overstable, great for backhands and forehands. A little bit of kind of flexy, which I kind of like. Next we got a nice understable fairway. We got the Timberwolf. I lost my first run in the water at Aperture. Devastating. But I got this one. Not quite as flippy, but still pretty flippy. If you rip on it flat, it's gonna just go right the whole way. Next we got the AGL double stamped Locust. Another staple in my bag. Love it for forehands, backhands. It's beat in very nice. You get a little turn and a finish. Great disc. Next we got a Team Daredevil Swift Fox. A nice another flippy mid-range or fairway. Not quite as flippy as the Timberwolf. If I put it on a hyzer, it'll kind of just flip to flat with maybe a little bit of turn. Really good disc. Really want to be using this a lot. Good for tight wooded shots. Last fairway, the Ogopogo. Just very floppy disc, but actually quite overstable. Get one today. And then last but not least, we got a couple distance drivers. We've got a nice Falcons Flight 13 Shrike. Phenomenal disc. Phenomenal tournament. Get involved. Much like the UP doubles. Get involved with that. Another Falcons Flight disc. I got a nice Destroyer here. Falcons Flight 15. Again, keep an eye open for that. Great tournament. They throw a great tournament every year. I got a Sockybot Destroyer. Stamps pretty much faded off pretty badly, but great flying disc. Flies very nicely for me. I got the Bigfoot from Daredevil. Very flippy. This thing, you throw it on hyzer, it'll flip over and go for a long time, but it will eventually level out. Great disc. And then last but not least, a new addition. We got a Matt Bell, I think it's an Animus. I believe that's what it's called. Could be wrong. But it's another Thought Space. Cool little stamp there. Nice overstable distance driver. Yeah, not too overstable like the Falcons Flight Destroyer. That one's really overstable. This one I can get a good reliable far flight out of it before it finishes. So yeah, figured I'd throw it in the bag. Looks cool too. I got a Daredevil towel and this cool rat towel I won. We got a bunch of tags. We've got a nice throwback chalk bag from a Calgary tournament, or Cranbrook tournament. Daredevil mini. And a hand warmer. The old Squatch bag. That's our in the bag. No, that's my in the bag for this year. Might change depending on what I need. For the most part, my bag stays pretty consistent and I kind of just adapt with what I throw. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Stay tuned for the other UP boys. They're going to do their own in the bag as well. Make sure to check out Cardinal Disc Golf. Get yourself some cool stuff with our my code. Make sure to check out Daredevil Discs. Get yourself some unreal high quality discs. Yeah, they got good stuff. UP plastic too. Shout out to Daredevil. That's huge. No relation, but it's huge. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.